Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Paul Dezay, and welcome to Find the Intersection. Today, we're going to be talking about what are the themes, the intersections, the threads that run through the four passages for this week. I hope you're doing all right this morning. Hope you've had your coffee. Hopefully, you've been able to get into God's Word. And today, we're going to kind of dig in. It's my favorite day of the week, to be honest with you. I love talking about the intersections. So let's jump right in. So today, this week, we've looked at Luke 6:17-26, which was Jesus preaching his message on the Sermon on the Plain, which is Luke's version of the Sermon on the Mount. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 12-20, Paul talks about the need to believe in the resurrection of the dead. And so that's an important article of faith. Important belief in the church. If we don't believe in the resurrections and the dead, Paul says, then we don't really believe in the good news of the gospel. And then Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 5-10 is about Jeremiah saying that there are curses and blessings based on whether you trust in God. And then Psalm 1, which is very similar to Jeremiah, talks about happy are those and for those that believe, who read the Torah. They're like trees that are planted in water and they will flourish, and the wicked don't have any foundation at all and they just wither away. So the themes for this week, I wrote down three. The first one is blessed are those who trust in God instead of trusting in themselves. Blessed are those who trust in God instead of trusting in self. The second intersection that I found this week was Jesus showed us what the blessed life looks like. In other words, in three of the passages, it talks about this idea of a blessed life. Jesus demonstrated that to us. So if we really want to be happy in the sense of what the biblical idea of blessedness means, then we follow in the footsteps of Jesus. And that's what a blessed life looks like. It's not some sort of prosperity gospel where you get everything you want. It's we follow in the footsteps of Jesus and we experience the significance, the sense of joy that he experienced when he walked on the earth. And the third intersection is the blessing is not an individual blessing, it's a communal blessing. And so the idea that we see in the passages is that this idea of being blessed is for the body and not just for the individual. Now in America, in the West, we kind of have this individual kind of personal salvation kind of idea where everything's about me and going to heaven. But in the Bible, it was very much a communal idea. So most of the time when you're in the New Testament and you read the word you, Y-O-U, it's not a singular individual you, it's a plural you. In other words, you all. And so that's an understanding of the blessedness that God is talking about in three of the four passages is for us as a community, as a group of people. And so we need to remember that it's not just about me, which it kind of is, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I got this week. What did you find? If you would take a minute and jot in the comments what intersections you found. You just put a word or a phrase. It's great. Let's learn from each other. And yeah, so I will see you next week on Monday, and we start all over again. And we'll continue in Luke and some other passages through the week. So great thing about this Bible reading plan, even if you didn't get it done this week, even if you didn't get in there and prayerfully reflect on the passages, you can start over on Monday. So every week's a brand new reading plan. Anyway, that's it for me. Have a great weekend, everybody. If you're from Southside, I will see you Sunday. Everyone else, enjoy your weekend and find a church to worship in and belong to. Love you guys. Grace and peace.